DONONPACHI, a classic game in the outer space shooter genre. This is a game which single-handedly helped define the genre known as DANMAKU, or the bullet hell shooter, also known as manic shooters. DANMAKU roughly translates to bullet curtain, because as you will soon see,
select ship for deployment.
We can select one of 3 space planes to fly. I'm going to select the red for now.
Exiting jump gate. Be on alert.
What can I say? This game is positively amazing. It defines a new high point for outer space shooter action on the iPad or iPhone. It'll play on either. It's amazing that this amount of arcade-style detail is renderable on a mobile platform. But it is, and it works smoothly and amazingly. Ah, the boss encounter. It's time to defend Earth versus an alien threat. Looks like a space bomber or something. We know what to do. Don't worry. Just keep flying, keep shooting, keep fighting. What is this? It just transformed into a giant robot girl. I don't understand. Pilot, you know, this is Japan, this is the world of anime. Giant robots, cute girls, amazing explosions, laser beams, it all goes together. Don't ask questions, we must defend the Earth. This time we're going to select Fighter B, which has a more widespread pattern of laser fire. And it's actually a space helicopter hybrid. You can see its rotor blade spinning. Notice that it has cannons that you can aim by flying side to side. Adds another interesting dimension. This play action is so varied. Even once you go through it once or twice, you'll want to go through it again. What can I say? Just a terrific game. Hats off to Cave for adapting to this new platform so well. I mean, the control could be improved. I would like larger buttons for the power-ups and such, but, you know, you get used to the placement of them, and pretty soon it's no trouble. The alien is full of surprises, but so are we. Unleash the hyper cannon! That's right, you get to tilt the hyper cannon and aim it. Charge it up by gathering the B icons. Sometimes the best defense is a good offense. Now you can start to see why this is called Bullet Curtain or Bullet Hell. DANMAKU. There's a huge amount of enemy projectiles aimed at me at any given time, ready to inflict massive damage. Who knows, maybe there'll be a giant enemy crab somewhere in this game, even though it's much more likely a giant enemy bee. You see, the name DONONPACHI is a pun. It refers to the sound of bullets and lasers firing, but it apparently translates also to angry enemy bee leader. So it's almost like a giant enemy crab. The robot bees. We must not let them take over the world. One of the major points is to use the laser defensively to repel the offensive laser beams of the enemy.
Bomb acquired.
And acquire these bombs, but when they say bomb, it really is more of a defensive weapon in this type of thing, because the bomb button destroys all of the projectiles that are in the air too. So it's what you do in this type of game, the DANMAKU, when you need a break or when you're cornered by the shots. And There's all sorts of strategy elements, like the multiplier is increased by flying close but not being hit. You know, in the whole DONONPACHI idea, you can switch from laser to wide shot. And it's the idea of focusing the power of your lasers in on a single target or spreading them out for wide targets. And obviously, you might want to, use the laser more on bosses and strong targets, but it's not quite that simple. Very complicated strategy for a game. Both fans of the genre for years and new introductories to the fan. You know, if you've never played DANMAKU before, this could be the good one because the difficulty level is very adjustable. You can play it to a hardcore level, or they have certain safeguards which make it very easy to play if you have selected an easier mode, including automatic defense. If you've only been playing games like Geometry Wars, which I like a lot, maybe it's time to see the next step in evolution beyond Retro Reinvented, which is not quite so Retro Reinvented. Yes, these DANMAKU games had their heyday within the 90s and early 2000s. And yet, of course, they were fought back by the increasing popularity of 3D gaming. And yet, I say, a lot of these 2D games have play action that is as good or even superior to the 3D titles. So they should not be underestimated, not underappreciated. And it's time for a new generation of pilots to get ready to fight off the alien DANMAKU challenge. Yes, DONONPACHI is how you pronounce it if you're not using a Japanese accent. If you like Raiden, if you like 1942, if you like R-Type, if you like... we haven't had as many of them translated to America because the genre is very popular in Japan by comparison.